Alrighty, what is up, guys? Evanaldo here. I want to do a quick update for the people who missed the stream earlier today. It's going to be real quick and concise here, hopefully. So kind of what I'm looking at here is, it's definitely we're definitely seeing some type of rejection off of this spider line right now. Our daily is, the time frame where split RSI is curving down, which has given us pretty bearish area so far here. And it looks like, in terms of high RSIs that have been split, especially this high up, it's more like this. They are curving up a little bit. However, it's within the candle, so they can't curve down, back down, especially if price comes down now. And, the main thing here, I'm going to remain bearish as long or until this confirms. If this confirms, I'm definitely going to be a bit more bullish because this has been an ultimate bottom on the 16-day green dot confirming is an ultimate bottom, on Bitcoin and Ethereum. Not just Bitcoin, like the 2-week is just Bitcoin as a bottom, but Bitcoin and Ethereum, the 16-day. And the reason we are getting like the 2-week printing already or confirming already is because we've come down so quickly here. Now, what I'm looking at is kind of a situation like this. Think about it. This dot, appeared 2 times before disappearing and price coming down farther, just like this. So we could be in for a little bit more here. Money flow would kind of tell us we're basically at a bottom because we're lower in the money flow there, but it could be a little bit different this time with going into recession, all that. It could be a little bit different. So moving down a little bit, let's look at the 10-day. That's another thing. You're not in the red yet. You're not in the red yet. If you've seen my previous videos or my streams, I've talked about this. You were in the red when you got the green dot the previous 2 times. So I think you may come into the red, come back down in this month or next month, in that time period within the next couple months. And then you get your bullish div or another deeper anchor wave. That finally kind of signals the bottom. That's what I'm looking at right here. Also on your weekly, VWAP curving down, that could get pretty ugly, kind of like right here. Something like this. See, same money flow. Then you get a red dot right after a green dot. Bam, you came down quite a bit there. And that could bring us down to 14K, 13K, 12K, those areas, those lower teens. So that's what we got to be aware of. Your 2-day. You were printing, I believe, a red dot on the 2-day before. It's gone away now on both regular and Heiken Ashy candles, but this could easily come back. Your RSIs and the Heikens are split a bit and curving down. It could, curve back up. We'll see what happens here. Also, daily bullish div confirmed from before. You're not in the green yet. However, you could come up. It seems like the fact that it's taking too long here means the bears really have a good control on this. Now, your more bullish case, I would say, is kind of the 16-hour green dot confirms in 4 hours. And, it could give us something like this from most bullish case. Now, I don't think this is going to happen. I'm leaning a bit more bearish, but 18%. 27, there's, these general areas. If you kind of break above, there's not much in between, you know what I mean? So there is kind of an argument to make for these higher points. So yeah, there's always a bullish case, always a bearish case. Same deal with the 12-hour. 8-hour confirmed. The thing is, it's not too strong in my opinion. You got money flow coming out. These RSIs could easily curve back down, I feel like. 6-hour, not looking too good. I mean, a decent curvature, and you're going into the red there, and your VO starting to curve back down. And think about it, we're rejecting off of this, spider line right here. So, and as you're hitting it on the 4-hour blue triangle, these don't always work too well. As you see here, none of these mark the top. So maybe we're due for one to kind of actually work, maybe like this or like one of these. Some of these worked kind of well, especially that one right there. They're not the best indication, but sometimes they do mean something. Same deal, kind of VWAP coming down to 2-hour, and your hourly. You do have good curvature coming into the green, but in bear markets, I mean, we were printing a bearish div on this before, I believe. Okay, neither on regulars or Heikens just yet, but RSI split and could curve back down. So that's what I'm kind of looking at right here. Also, this wick up to this spiral line, kind of a fierce rejection. It could be like here, you wicked up, fierce rejection, then you came up a little bit more, then you came back down. So, it could be something like this. This would be interesting if you get like a 6% downtrend from right here, from this top right here, 6%, 6 to 722, that area. And you do have a spiral line pocket right around there. That would probably bring us down to 6%. Yeah, right around there is what I'm looking at right now. So yeah, moving on to the 15 minute, some lower time frames. 15 minute, a little bit overheated here, and you're getting multiple bearish divergences as money flow seems to be coming out for the most part here. Same deal with the 10 minute. And if you look at real low time frames, really good curvature, money just keeps coming out in the 6 minutes. So I feel like it's kind of a slow decline right now, and will probably break down more likely than break up. I do have a trade I am in from this morning that's in the exclusive Discord if you guys are interested. Link in the description below. Also, if you want to get into trading, check out my link to buy BitGet. Link in description below. First link in description below, and in the pinned comment. It's the main exchange I'm using right now. Really good exchange. You can go up to 125x leverage. I don't do that though. But they also have really good simulated trading. If you're just starting out, they give you actually a full Bitcoin of it. It's fake money, but still, like you could use it to kind of practice and see how far you could get. Really get a good grasp of it before you try to do it. Obviously, trading can be very risky. It's for experienced traders only, but it's a really good promo right now. Big discount on transaction fees for the first 2 weeks if you use my link to sign up, and a really big deposit bonus down below. I do have 2 trades open with BitGet right now. These are from before. I'm kind of just messing around with this. I started with $4,900 about a month ago, maybe a little less than a month ago, 3 to 4 weeks ago, and we're at 54 right now. Definitely wasn't the best month for me. I'm usually able to do a bit better, but it's a choppy market. Usually when you have big swings up or big swings down, you can do a little bit better. But 10% a month, I mean, you're beating a lot of things with that. That's pretty good even then. Just to be the compound effect, just to be profitable over time at this, you can make a lot. You can also lose a lot, so you got to be careful, obviously. But yeah, that's Bitcoin. Let's move on to Ethereum here. So I'm not going to go into as much detail as Bitcoin, but it does look very similar. So split RSIs right here as you're getting close to coming into the green. I like kind of how the money flow is coming up. VWAP is curving back up. That's kind of your bullish case. That could be, I would flip a little bit more bullish if that does happen. However, in bear markets like in 2018, I believe it did happen. You came into the green a bit, and then what happened when you came into the green? You were right back down. That's what you got to worry about. And in the bear markets, you still are printing your on Ethereum, your red dot. And I believe if you look at Ethereum Bitcoin evaluation, it does look pretty bearish. It looks like Bitcoin's going to start to outperform Ethereum as it does when things start to go down. So that's what I'm kind of focusing on. Again, just like Bitcoin, VO coming up at 16-hour, 12-hour, yeah, printing a green dot. That's kind of your bullish case. I mean, you can repeat maybe something like this, 30%. Wow, Ethereum is volatile in these times, but right around this era, 2000, that's the big point, I would say, is the bullish case. I personally don't think we're going to make it up that high, but there's always a bullish case, guys. Anything could happen at the end of the day. It's all a game of probability. This 6-hour, I really don't like. VO come down, and you're in the red, just like Bitcoin. 4-hour, kind of the same deal. And your 2-hour, no divergence just yet, but, red dot, momentum waves gradually coming down, money flow coming out here. And you confirmed this is different from, is this a, just about, some may argue it isn't a bearish divergence, but it's borderline. Split RSIs coming downward on the hourly. It's a bit more bearish in my opinion. And then your really low time frames like the half-hour, kind of the same divergence there. I would probably argue it is a bearish divergence. And money flow coming out while multiple bearish divergences are happening on the 15-minute. Same deal, momentum waves coming down and money flow coming out in the 10-minute, and then very low time frames, same exact deal. So in terms of where ETH would go, I think the next major point would be, let's draw a local fib level, kind of from here to here, but I already know where I would say the next big point would be around 1500. That's going to be a big psychological area. And then right after that here, 1400, which I think we're going to end up at, especially if that the 2-day red dot confirms. And look at, this one, bam, this one didn't work out too well, but this one worked out really well. Some of these only bring you down a little bit, but a lot of these do bring you down quite a bit here, especially when the RSIs are split, kind of like this one. They're not as split as they were over here, but it's still something, guys. It's still something. So keep that in mind. I am overall more bearish at the moment. Things will change if those 16-day green dots do confirm. We got how how much more time do we have? 9 days. So basically, if we don't dump down quite a bit in the next 9 days, we may be home free. But I think we're going to dump down if history kind of repeats itself, as it likes to do a lot of times in these markets. So yeah, guys, please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Check out my exclusive Discord. Link in the description below if you're interested. Sign up to BitGet. First link in the description below. Really good bonus, like I mentioned, if you want to do some trading, if you're an experienced trader. If you want to get market cipher, link in the description below as well. So that's about it, guys. I hope you guys have a good one. And goodbye. And my trading course as well. Link in the description below. A lot of people have really liked it. All right, guys. Have a good one. Goodbye.